Hello, I'm Ty. I play drums in the long wait, and today I want to talk a little bit about recording drums for Perfect Pocket. Perfect Pocket, as Björgvin said in an earlier video, is a song that's grown and changed a lot as the band has grown and changed. And this is true even since we recorded drums originally back in October. The song was a little bit slower, I used a more stripped down kit, and we mic'd the drums up a little bit differently. So with making changes to the arrangement and speeding it up, decided to come into my in-laws garage and re-record the drums. Okay, so going down the line, with the kick, I mic'd it with a D6 pretty far into the drum, and then angled up towards the center where the beater is hitting the head. With the snare drum, we used a 57 like last time, but I angled it more traditionally towards the center of the head, whereas before we really had it angled towards the edge of the snare drum to pick up that warmth and the resonance there. With the toms, I used an Audix D2 on the rack and a D4 on the floor, and using those clips, you can kind of stretch them back as far as they'll go, and they're not leaning out too far onto the head of the drum. So you get some of the shell tone a little bit in addition to the resonance and the stick attack. For our overheads, I used a space pair setup, and I just made sure that I was equidistant with each capsule from the center of the snare drum. And then above the kick drum, I used a kind of fat mic that captures some of the shell tone from the kick drum, some of the wires of the snare, and just some of those lower mids that can get lost when you're only close micing the tops of all of your drums. And I have all of those mics going into a Focusrite Octopre Mark II Dynamic, which has one knob compressors on it, and I have just a little bit of compression on the kick and the toms so that the kit kind of mixes itself a little bit when it comes time for Björgvin to do that. So that's pretty much it. As we play this song, the way that we play it has changed, and so I'm not holding back quite as much as I make my way around the kit, and I think that it just has a little bit more energy now and a little bit more life to it as we picked up the tempo and kind of made it one of the more exciting features of our set. I'll let it kind of play out a little bit for you, and we will see you next time.